All right, thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what you want to ask, but okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask just two questions. How does it feel to be a black man in China?
I don't know. To be fair, I really don't know how to feel about it. Here, it's a small city, so here they actually treat me well. And honestly, here there isn't that many black people, so I'm like, they're only treasure here. So that's honestly like I don't know what to tell you about like living here. My experience, but definitely if you travel around the country, it's a different experience. People look at you, people want to take photos with you. I mean, I think I would say mostly not everybody is like bad or like it's just like that impression of they have like black people. Like I don't know what exactly it is, but most people tend to be really, really nice. I mean, it's just a few, and I think that is everywhere you go. I mean, even in New York, I have the same experience. I am black, and people just treat black people poorly sometimes, bad judgments and such. But I would honestly say my experience here, it's been great.
And do you feel safe as a black man in China or black American in China?
I do. I do. I honestly, I mean, here in this city specifically, I do feel safe. I know the in and out. But if I were to go to another city, I don't know, like, how would that be? But I went to Beijing, which is like like it's a bigger city. And I think people are more considerate of like black people. I mean, foreigners in general. There are a lot of foreigners in those cities, so they know what they're dealing with. Where else I've been, like Tianjin, also the same thing. But like Xi'an is a place where I've been. Like I wouldn't say I experienced anything negative, but also I don't think they have like a big community of like black people there. So like it was like a little different than what I experienced in Beijing. People are more curious. But all in all, I think it's good. Yeah.
How does America feel different from China?
No, it feels a lot different. That I would say. How different? I don't know. Like my whole life in America is in New York, and I'm here in a smaller city, so that experience is like I don't know, so different. Like one end of the spectrum, like it's that different. So I can't really say how I can explain the difference between those two, because this is a small city, that's a big city, everything is convenient. Where I lived there, I have my family there. Here it's small, there is a lot of inconvenience. Like I mean, I do walk a lot, which is fine, but at night here at 9 o'clock everything is dead. You can't buy food, you can't do anything that you might want to do. You just have to go to bed after 9 p.m. honestly.
Describe your overall experience in China in one word.
In one word, great. A little bit. I mean, I guess if one word would be great, but I can say it's overwhelming. It's wonderful. It's challenging at time, maybe. Like it's a language barrier. Like I speak English, it's a Chinese-speaking country, so.
What's your favorite Chinese word or phrase? And what does that mean?
Well, I think like a newbie is like my favorite. When I play football with the guys, like that's something that I like to say all the time. Well, newbie, I won't translate that on camera, but if you're a Chinese speaker, you probably will know what that translates to. But it's super cool. That's what it means. Like newbie is super cool, but don't translate literally. Just keep it to super cool.
All right, thanks for talking to me.
I no problem, man.
Respect, bro.
You're welcome.